Hello everybody and welcome yet again to more of my 2spoopy Halloween special. As always, this is your host Gunsage, and today we will be playing The Black Mirror. What evil hides in the reflection of your soul? I don't know anything at all about this game. I picked it up in a bundle a little while back, so let's just go ahead and get started. Loading! 'Twas a dark and stormy night. Because it's dark and also there is a storm happening. That doesn't look too bad. A lot of people were ripping into this on the Steam reviews, so I don't have high hopes, but we'll see.
Dear Sam, it was not easy for me to find fitting words for these first lines that I hope you are reading, as well as it was not easy to find out where you were living. I hope that my letter will reach your hands as soon as possible, as there is not much time left. Since your departure, I have contributed all my efforts and endless hours of sleepless nights looking for the truth about our family. I feel that I'm already very close to beholding its full face, and I am concerned that I might not have the strength to look at it alone. Therefore I am turning to you, Samuel, for I know that you will hear out my plea.
Okay. You could have just emailed him.
In this envelope, you will find the ancient ring of our heritage. It is very important that you always have it with you. Take extraordinary care of it. Please return to our manor and help me. I know my time is closing in. I can feel it.
Oh, I can feel it. I can feel the cosmos.
I am afraid.
Okay. Jesus. Oh, okay. That was weird. Chapter I. Or is it Chapter? Chapter? Return of the Future. What? You mean Back to the Future? Okay.
After the funeral, we jointly returned to Black Mirror. The journey through the desolate countryside seemed endless. No one spoke a single word. When our glances met, they were full of deep sorrow. It wasn't merely grief, however, that was in our eyes. It was also a certain alienation that Victoria and Robert felt towards me. My unexpected return after more than 12 years gave them the freedom to ask all kinds of unspoken questions.
I am truly sorry about what happened.
Thank you, Hines. I don't know what else I should say. William was everything to me, and now...
You need not say anything, Victoria. Today is a sad day for all of us. I think I will leave you alone now, if you will excuse me.
You don't have to go. You are a good friend to us, as you were to William.
I value your words, but I think I had better go now.
Please be our guest, I beg you.
I would be happy to, if that is your wish. I would like to skim through certain volumes in your library, if you would not mind then.
No, not at all.
Thank you. I will be in the library.
Bates, should Hines need anything, please be of help to him.
Of
Doing
course.
that slow
You can
walk.
rely on that, madam.
Do not want to sound harsh, but I think we should leave you alone.
You are empathic as usual, Robert. I want to be alone with my thoughts for a while.
That is quite understandable.
This voice acting, man.
Samuel, would you see me to my study?
Yes, gladly.
Oh, Samuel, please stay. I'd like a word with you.
Certainly. Will you excuse me, Robert? We will talk later.
I will be in my study.
Samuel, tell me, have you returned to stay with us for good?
To tell the truth, I haven't decided yet. Give me some more time, please.
Don't forget, we are still your family. You are a Gordon, and you belong here just like all the other Gordons before you.
Golden
Yes,
Freeman.
I am well aware of that, but I need to put my thoughts in order. Perhaps then I'll be able to answer your question.
Oh well, I hoped you'd say yes. I'm not feeling well. Please excuse me now, Samuel.
Of course. I will go to my room.
Sir, I took the liberty to clean up your room. I believe you will be satisfied with the results. Here is the key. Your suitcase is already in the room.
Yeah, one thing that the Steam reviews warned me about was just turn off the voice acting.
Thank you, Bates.
Master Bates.
Victoria wants me to stay. Maybe I should have promised I would. But I haven't made up my mind yet. Maybe later. Bates has readied my room. I should go have a look.
Okay, so before we do that, where's my options? Do I have options? Wow, okay, weird. Oh, here we go. That's how you do it. It reverted all my shit. What a bastard! I guess save. Okay. Well, now what? Monolith. Strut.
The founding stone of the original castle that Marcus and Mordred jointly laid in 1206. It's made of a single piece of some strange stone, charged with a peculiar kind of energy, as William would say. The atmosphere of centuries long gone can be felt around it.
Okay. So, let's see, I've got William's morning card as opposed to his evening card, and the key to my room. Okay.
Marcus Gordon, the younger of the two brothers that began our dynasty.
Hello, Vigo. Okay. Well, small table.
This is where Bates leaves our mail. There is no letter now.
Check out the library first, I suppose. That's where the one dude said he was gonna be. He's gonna be the lab boy. Okay.
The fire has to be maintained in winter as well as summer. Otherwise, it's very cold in here.
That doesn't make any sense.
Mordred Gordon, the heartless ruler of the dark ages of our history. His rule was ended by his own brother Marcus in 1213.
Okay. So far.
William would often sit here reading the paper. That was a very long time ago, though.
Oh, here we go. To the library. I was gonna say, this isn't much of a library. More of a sitting room. Ah, there we go. That's a library. Bookcache.
Lots of books for long evenings. I haven't got time to read them now.
Yeah, please don't read them right now. Herman.
Doctor, can I have a word
Doctor?
with you?
Well, just slowly turn and try to put this book away and then turn around again.
Yes? All right.
It's William. I know you were his friend, and also his physician.
Yes, that applies to your whole family. So, what is it that troubles you, Gordon? You do realize that this is not the appropriate time to speak about William.
I don't believe it was an accident.
Well, it is strange indeed. Then why would he do it? And those burns?
What burns?
Numerous deeply burned areas. I have no clue as to their origin.
Go on.
No, Mr. Gordon. Come back tomorrow. I will gladly tell you everything.
You'll be dead by
I
tomorrow.
really do not want to talk about this today.
That's just my
All right.
adventure
Then expect
intuition.
me tomorrow. I will certainly come back. Dr. Herman knows something important. I have to talk to him tomorrow.
Okay. Look at this photograph.
Jeremy Gordon, William's father.
Oh, are we not going to do the zoom in thing? I guess not. To the central part. Scrolls.
Old books and scrolls. They probably fell off the pile on the chair.
Okay. Let's stare at the chest. Wah.
It's full of various parchments and old scrolls. I can't see any interesting ones.
You wouldn't know what you're looking for anyway, though, would you? Scroll.
The map of our manor. It might come in handy. I'll take it.
Oh, he took it. Okay. To the rear part. He wants to go in the rear.
It seems like something's missing here.
Okay. Oh, am I supposed to get all the planets in here or some shit?
It seems like something's missing here.
I bet that's what it is. Some kind of elaborate puzzle.
A manually drawn map of the world from the 16th century.
Let's go to the rear part. Doom.
William's work table. He used to spend hours and hours at it, writing.
Writing what?
The Chronicle of the Warm Hill Manor. The local parish has been here for a very, very long time. According to the oldest books and records, it has been here for so long that only the walls of our castle may remember its foundation. Marcus Gordon had the church built so long ago that the date has already been lost in the mists of time. Therefore, the actual age of the building can only be estimated. As in the past, there was no accurate record keeping. Should we hold to the views of respected historians, it was around 1215 AD that the church was built. It is thought that Marcus had the church built on pagan lands where many innocent people died through the ages. There is no corresponding record to this, however. Not one mention in any books or volumes available to me at the manor or the vicarage. Therefore, from a historic standpoint, this is a mere assumption, or worse, one of the many fictitious legends circulating in these lands. One thing, however, is more certain. It was this age that also gave rise to the academy at Black Mirror. As with Wormhill Church, it was Marcus who was responsible for the construction of such a significant building. The new academy, with its vast library, was supposed to serve as a knowledge base for all the people. It was also a safe place for depositing the chronicle of the Gordon family.
Thought we didn't
that
have time
Marcus
to read the
ordered his
bookcase.
wise men to protect. In this, however, fate was not kind to Marcus.
What does this have?
The
I mean,
whole
is this going to be
academy burnt to
relevant?
stone
Do I need
long
to study?
after his death,
Is there gonna
around
be a test?
1512 AD. Despite the vigorous effort of the people at the manor, who hurried to the disaster to fight the flames, the academy burned to the ground. When they saw there was no chance to save the building, they tried to save the records from inside. Not everyone was willing to risk their life in lethal heat for the scraps of paper that had been scribbled over. If it hadn't been for a few brave souls, however, we would have never known who Marcus Gordon was, nor some of the history of Black Mirror Manor, as most chronicles were lost to the flames. Garmoor Gordon perished in the fire at the age of 45. For his bravery, eternal memory is held. There was no one left of the academy to care for the remaining records and old books. Consequently, the volumes that remained were passed on to the Wormhill parish to the safekeeping of Father Matthias. Father Matthias took meticulous care of the historical treasure until his death in 1543. To that holy man, the people of Garmoor Gordon are grateful for the preservation of the chronicle and the old records. Since those times, the Gordon family chronicle has been handed over from one successor of Father Matthias to the next, until today. Recorded by hand of Jeremy Gordon, 1632 AD.
No, we're done here. I'm not reading any more of that. Jesus Christ.
They'll be full of books or old paper. I won't bother opening them.
But you would bother going ahead and reading a text that has absolutely fucking nothing to do with anything at all. Because I guarantee that won't be important. Jesus. Was that all that was over here? Oh, you son of a bitch. Can I double tap to move faster? No, not really. Okay, what's... Oh, there's a staircase. Let's check out the dining room real quick.
Fresh apples and a few sweets.
A bowl with fruits.
Almond sweets from Switzerland. I like these best.
Okay. Oh, you don't like the apples, huh? How do you like them apples? I don't. I don't, sir. I don't like them. Okay. Rear garden. Yes, I'm gonna keep making that joke.
I used to sit on this chair at family dinners.
Okay. It was a treat when I was no longer at the children's table. Make your way over there, Grandpa.
An ivory statue of a little Buddha.
Buddha.
Victoria is collecting these things.
A little Buddha.
They don't seem to be working, showing 7:30.
Okay. Let's go to the kitchen first. Like I said, guys, I wasn't really sure exactly what to expect here, so I apologize that it's so fucking slow.
There's some dirty water at the bottom.
Dirty water.
Maybe there were flowers in it once.
Maybe. Go out. Sideboard.
I don't need anything from here.
Then why even bother having the animation then? Oh my
Various
god,
kinds
this
of
game.
spices and cooking ingredients. I'm not going to make a mess out of it for Bates.
Okay, look. If you don't understand anything about making video games, consider the following. Did he open any of the other cabinets? No, he simply said he didn't need anything from there. So if you're an adventure game designer, why would you bother going through making the animation for him bending over, pulling it out, which it's technically an FMV part. Why would you bother going ahead and doing that for him to go, I don't need anything from here? Why would you even bother doing that? I wouldn't do that. And it's not because I'm lazy, it's because it's consistent.
The dining table of the servants.
The servants.
Spice grinder.
Somehow that sounds really metal.
It's just a decoration. It doesn't work.
I was hoping you'd say it again. Spice grinder.
This is where Bates makes all the meals. He's a very good cook. At least I won't go hungry.
Okay.
Pork, I'd say. Smells lovely.
I suppose. Let's see. Let's check out the cellar.
The door is locked.
Oh no! Well, there's a key, asshole.
Probably the cellar key.
Yeah.
I'll leave it here.
Oh,
Bates
come on.
might need it.
Fine. This kind of reminds me of Phantasmagoria, except it's not as interesting. That's really saying something. Menher.
One of the several large rocks in the garden. No one knows how they got here.
Naturally? I don't know. Dead tree.
It must be centuries old. It invokes a rather queer feeling in me.
I look at it and I feel fabulous! Yes, I am aware he's not using queer in that sense. Summer house.
I used to play in it when I was a little kid. Back then, it wasn't so stagnant and neglected.
I used to get so many bitches in my summer house. Let's see. Go to the rear garden. See my rear foliage. Yes, I'm like 3. Okay. Bench. Even bench,
The
bro?
fallen tree has surrounded it completely. There's no way to reach it.
Oh no!
It's awful to see the garden in such decay.
Yeah, awful.
Its water used to be crystal clear. I'll tell Henry to clean it up. It can't stay this dirty.
Okay.
Its water used to be...
Wait, okay, we heard that. Trees.
This is where the oldest trees grew. Victoria loved them so much. And this is what's left of them.
Stable.
The rear path is completely blocked by bushes. I have to go around.
Bushes. Okay. Let's go back. And let's go to the stairs. I don't think that's what they meant by the stairs, but whatever. Let's check out the main gate. Why not? Smoldering leaves.
Smoke from the leaves. Smells nice.
Does it? Okay.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir. My name is Henry. I take care of the garden.
Shouldn't you know that
It's
already?
not an easy job. I don't have anyone to help me. But you probably wanted to speak about something else, sir. What can I do for you, sir?
I would just like to ask a few questions.
Yeah, why does everything look like crap?
How long have you been working here, Henry?
About a year, sir.
The garden seems rather deteriorated. Everything used to blossom around here, but now...
I'm trying hard, sir, but I can't get everything done just by myself.
Probably ought to hire
This
some more
garden
people.
is really a lot of work, sir.
Why doesn't anyone maintain the rear garden?
I don't know, sir. Probably because nobody ever goes there.
And what about the fountain? There used to be fish in it once. I have no problem with the rear garden as such, but I want you to clean the fountain.
Alright, Dick.
But, sir, isn't that rather futile? I mean, it can't even be seen from the front. It's going to be a lot of wasted work.
Either you clean it by tomorrow, or you can start looking for a new job.
You don't live
As you
here.
wish, sir.
What a dick!
Tell me, Henry, what did you think of William?
I didn't really know him, sir. I'd scarcely seen him.
You have worked here every day and you hardly saw him?
Well, you see, Sir William wouldn't go to the garden very often, and I only do what Madame Victoria tells me. Bates was the only one allowed in his study. He wouldn't let anyone else in.
Is there anything else you can tell me about him?
I don't really feel like talking about him with you.
Why not?
How would I put it? Everyone reckoned he was a bit of a loony. You know what I mean.
Go on.
I don't really want to talk about it with you, sir. Please ask someone else.
What does that mean? Why would anybody perceive William as mad?
Well, maybe he was a
I
shut-in
will leave you to
toward the
your
end.
work.
That's probably what he means. Mr. fucking threatening. Look for a new job. It's not your place to tell him to look for a new job, you dick. Carson.
This is where our mail is brought. At least it used to be. The main gate is usually closed, as it is today.
Well, that's fantastic. Minher.
I'd be interested to know where these stones came from.
Okay. Oh, that's where I came from. Well then, what's this? To the Black Mirror Manor.
I have no reason to leave.
Okay, then why offer it as an option? Like, look, I would have it where you can't even go ahead and go to the main gate. There'd be no reason to do that, right? But no, this is the Adventure Company. They don't think things through. Why would they do that? Come on. To the greenhouse. Grinder!
It looks like blood. Is this possible?
Well, what you do see is you put body parts in here and you get blood. That's how it's possible. That's how it works.
They're full of leaves. Henry has plenty of work taking care of the garden.
I should push him around a bit more and tell him to do more shit. Because that was fun. Because I'm a dick. Spice grinder!
The wood is ready to go into the grinder.
Oh boy.
The door is locked.
Just like my heart. Come on. Oh, technically I could go to the stable from here if I really wanted to. Let's do it. Is there anything to click on? Nope. Just the stable. Quality. See, that's the thing. I look at these games both from a gamer perspective, because I'm playing it, and from a game developer perspective. Like, why would you make it like that?
It's dry. No one has taken water from it in a long time.
That's not what causes the well to get dry. Whatever.
The bags are full of dry hay. They should be
Hay.
carried off into the stable before it starts raining.
Yeah. Why don't you tell him how to do his job, too? Go on,
The
then.
humble abode of the groom is up there. I haven't any reason to go there.
Room.
It's used so seldom, it's locked up.
Let's tell this guy how to do his job. You need to cut trees from
My
the
name
front.
is Samuel Gordon. You are Morris, the groom, aren't you?
Where's your bride? Is your bride the horse?
Yes, sir. I know who you are. Bates told me about you.
I would like to ask you about something, Morris.
Don't piss this guy off. He's got an axe.
What can you tell me about Bates?
What do you want to know about him?
Well, I don't know exactly. He's different from when I knew him.
To me, he seems to be the same all the time. The same old standoffish mope.
He wasn't like that before.
That's possible. I've only known him for the couple of years that I've worked here.
What
So
accent is
how
that?
many years have you been working here?
Almost 5.
This dude looks like a hobo.
Morris, how did you get along with William?
Well, like a groom with the horse owner. Okay, I guess. He's only spoken a few sentences to me in all the time that I've been working here. I mean, I saw him very seldom.
I see. The gardener, what is he like?
Henry? A quiet type of person, I'd say. As long as he's sober, that is. You know what I mean.
Oh, okay, so Henry's a
I was
drunk.
unaware of his drinking.
You can bet on it, sir. When he's in the mood, he closes himself in his room and drinks until he can't lift his head. Usually, he just sits there, staring at nothing and drinking.
My kind of fella.
I'd say that is quite odd, isn't it?
Not really.
Odd indeed. He does not seem like a drunkard to me.
Well, you can trust me, and you're bound to see for yourself anyway.
I will go then.
All right, sir.
Let's go to the stable. Is there anything? No, there's nothing else here, really. Yeah. Stable. Switch.
There's enough light in here during the day.
Okay, then.
Water for the horses.
Water. Can't interact with the horses, though. Which is kind of silly. Got a vice. My vice is drinking.
It's rusty, but it works.
Let's put someone's hand in it. Bottle.
Red wine from our cellar. How did the bottle get here? I'll ask Morris where he got it.
From the cellar. You just said that. You idiot! What the hell? This game is stupid. Drawer.
I don't need to repair anything.
Might need hammers for other reasons. Come on now. Don't give me that.
Nails, screws, nothing I need.
Yeah, I don't need a screw. I mean... Okay.
our family's coat of arms. It appears stable, but I'm not going to climb up. Hay for the horses is in there, and that's Morris's responsibility.
Oh, well. Whatever.
It's rusty and has many holes. It's useless.
Like your mother. This fucking game. Is anything interesting going to happen? I bet the challenge of this game is to not pass out while you're playing it. I'm failing. I'm failing. This is kind of interesting, this room. Door. So descriptive. Door!
This door leads nowhere.
What?
The lower floor of the old wing of the castle is behind it.
Okay.
The entrance has been walled up for years.
Oh, I see. I was gonna say, that's kind of weird. Just to have a random door that does nothing. Don't get me wrong, it's kind of like Phantasmagoria. It's kind of a cool looking place, but there needs to be shit to do. Things happening.
I have no idea what I'd be looking for in there.
But the point of adventure game is you don't have any idea. You just look like an asshole. I mean, come on. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying to make it entertaining, but Jesus. Okay.
William had his study behind those windows. If I want to find out what actually happened, I must get inside somehow.
What do you mean somehow? Just go there. Can you go to the old wing? Or is it sealed off?
I hoped I'd never have to return here. I'll never forgive myself for Catherine's death.
What?
For which I was responsible. It should have been me that ended up in the flames, not her.
What?
This
Explain.
one is long retired.
It's a large vase.
It's made of black marble.
Okay.
There's nothing in it, just dust.
To the attic. Let's stand under it. And then jump up and down.
It's destroyed, like the rest of the room, because of the unfortunate fire many years ago. This place is making me remember all those horrible events.
What horrible events? Explain, discuss.
The canvas has been entirely destroyed by the flames. Just ashes. Just ashes.
Okay, fine, whatever. So, I guess we just go to the attic.
The door is locked.
Well, that was fun. Yeah. I sure do like dead ends. Come on. I'm guessing this is my room.
Today's paper. I'll have a look. There seems to be a note of some sort inside. Robert, I have only now received your letter.
Now received your letter. That permanently drunken goof whom you have paid to be the messenger brought it late. I will take care of your parcel as usual. Do not worry. Fortunately, no one cares about anything in this godforsaken place. P.S. I suggest you give more money to that blockhead Mark next time. Maybe it will help him be more tardy.
Signed, HH. Okay.
I'll put it back so that Robert finds it where it's supposed to be. Jennifer, the wife of Tobias Gordon.
Oh, we're not going to get a zoomed-in picture for that one, eh? I see how you are.
Robert didn't have lunch with us. He just had something brought in here.
Okay.
Victoria is in the common room. Victoria is in the common room.
I know, I want to snoop. Fine. What?
Robert, may I speak with you for a moment?
No.
Of course. I'd be happy to speak to you. We haven't seen each other for such a long time. How many years has it been?
12, maybe more.
I wish I could
A
quit
long
you,
time
Robert.
indeed. I am happy that you have returned.
I have not come to stay. I came only to be here for William's funeral.
Really? That's a pity. I thought you would stay with us for a few months at least. Maybe you can still change your mind. So, what do you want to talk about?
What do you think about what happened to William?
That is a strange question. What should I think about it?
I don't believe it was an accident, let alone suicide.
I am afraid you are jumping to conclusions, Samuel.
Just like you jumped
You
through
don't
the
happen
window.
to think it was a murder, do you?
No, but really, who would want to kill themselves in the autumn of their life? William was a very old man.
Plenty of people.
Look, William was alone in the tower when it happened, and the door was locked from the inside. So a stranger's intervention is impossible.
So why didn't he leave a letter?
That I do not know, and I do not even want to think about it. I'm trying hard to get my thoughts away from William's death, and I absolutely don't feel like talking about it.
How is it possible that Robert is not at all interested in this? Am I the only one who wants to know the truth of what happened to William?
Yeah. Probably.
The castle is falling into disrepair. How long can it last like this?
It has been standing here for hundreds of years, and it is not going to decay anytime soon. It will
Sure.
outlive us, just as it has outlived our ancestors.
But the old wing is on the verge of falling down.
It was already on the verge of falling apart when I was born. Yet it still stands.
Why hasn't anyone tried to restore it?
Oh, sure they have. About 100 years ago, Werner Gordon attempted to repair it.
Why are you saying attempted?
Well, he was not the first one who had tried it. The new structure never lasted more than a couple of years. The original castle foundations that Marcus and Mordred jointly laid are within those walls. It is as though the old stones do not want to accept the new ones.
Strange, indeed.
Okay.
So what has been happening around here since I've been away?
Things are rather odd, but I have no recollection of anything special.
Are there any new families?
No, I do not believe so. In fact, the only person to have moved here is Dr. Herman. We also have a different groom and a different gardener than the ones you knew.
I've been away for 12 years, and all that has happened is that we have 2 new servants.
Well, no one is clamoring to live around here. You know that yourself.
Yes, nothing really has changed. It's almost scary.
No, it isn't.
Morris and Henry don't seem to like each other.
They've got some battles going on, but unless they bump into each other too often, they cause no harm. I don't really care about their silly problems.
Morris says that Henry drinks quite a bit. I don't like that very much, to tell you the truth.
Neither do I. But there was no one else to take the job. So we have basically put up with that habit of his. He has not done anything wrong yet, anyway.
Not yet, right? I must go now.
Right then. I'll return to my work.
Okay. That was incredibly boring. But I should have expected no less.
I used to play chess here with William.
Oh, that
I
sounds
remember him teaching
invigorating.
me my first moves, as if it were today.
Come
Robert
on.
presented this one to William.
Oh my god, is something going to happen? Anything. Have this picture jump out at me.
William's favorite canvas. Someone from the family painted it about 300 years ago.
Riveting. To the room!
A child's room used to be behind it. Now there are bare walls. There's no point in going there.
Bare walls? Or something. Is this my room?
The door is locked. Bates gave me his key. I can open it.
So... Is that considered a puzzle? Are you serious?
This place hasn't changed at all. As though I were only away for a few days. Welcome home, Samuel.
Ugh, this game.
A collection of old pictures. I don't want to remember that time. I'll leave it alone.
I don't want to remember that time. Okay. Okay. That's really crappy.
Forgive me, Catherine.
Really crappy. Come on. Are you serious? What about the bottom one?
It's locked. I only had a couple of things and an old camera in it as far as I recall. But where did I keep the key?
In your anus.
I'll have a look around the room. It has to be here somewhere.
Yeah, it has to be.
Catherine would comb her beautiful hair in front of it every morning. It's best not remembered.
Her hair? Okay.
William's portrait of my dear Catherine. She died in those horrible flames.
We keep saying that.
And it was my fault.
You keep saying that too.
I will never forgive myself for that.
Sure, okay.
The night silhouette of our castle.
The bison. How long's that water been there, bro? Ugh.
The drawings of the Gordon Manor in Wales. William drew those when he lived there as a young man.
Okay.
I only have a few necessities in it.
Like a vibrator. Alright. What? Open
I'll
it.
take the pills in case my head starts to ache again.
Pills here! Grabbing pills! Okay.
I'll surely need the wallet.
Why couldn't you have grabbed all of this?
I can't see anything interesting.
So why bother having me interact with it? Crucifix!
The Holy Cross.
Uh-huh. Sure.
An old painting. I don't know who its author was.
Okay.
It's cold in here. I'll tell Bates to light up the fireplace.
Yeah. Don't dirty your fucking hands or anything. Maybe your key's in the bed.
I don't want to rest now.
Well, okay then. Let's see. Maybe the key's in the fireplace.
The room is quite cold.
Well, standing around here is not going to do
The
anything
room
about
is
it.
quite...
You moron. I'm just going to stand here and say the room is quite cold until the butler goes, FINE! And and then lights the fireplace. That'd be awesome. Door frame. Oh, would you hide it up here behind the door frame or something?
I cannot see there. It's too high.
Okay. So what, do I move the chair over? Water jug.
It's full of clean water. There's still enough water in the basin.
Well... Alright, dude, seriously. How do I get above the door frame? I mean, I would assume that I would move this chair over. Or, I don't know. I don't know! I don't care either. Clock.
The ticking of the clock echoes throughout the corridor.
Corridor. Oh, I'm back here again. That's it? That's all that's here? Wow. Okay. Something tells me this will be walled off or
There
something.
are only empty chambers further down the hall. No point in going there.
Well, that's it then. I have literally explored the castle. Yeah, I don't think there's any other rooms I can go to right now.
Victoria wants to be alone. I'm not going to disturb her.
Okay, fine, whatever. Jesus. Yeah, I really don't think there's anywhere I haven't been. I don't think so. Yep. Well, this is sufficiently boring, so I'm going to cut it here. You know, this is the biggest worry that I have anytime I sit down to do one of these. That I'm going to have a game that I really don't know anything about, but it is classified as horror. And I sit down and I go to play it and I go, wow, this fucking game. Like, I'm fine if a game is cheesy. I'm fine if a game is more funny than, you know, horrifying or whatever. But when a game is so fucking boring that I don't even know what to say, that's what I always worry about. And unfortunately, we got that with Black Mirror. And yes, I have Black Mirror 2 and 3 as well. I'm hoping they're a little bit better, but I also don't know if I need to play them in order. I'll go ahead and kind of do a little bit of investigating before I decide to play those for my 2spoopy Halloween special. But all the same, I do hope you enjoyed. I thought it was pretty boring myself, but there you are. Anyway, as always, this is your host, Gunsage, and you stay awesome. Hey guys, thank you once again for watching. You stay awesome. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos just like this one.